Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what time it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright.
Deep in the night, everything seems still as the snow slowly falls on the town of Wareville. But behind it all, there's a plan that could kill. There will be no sock miss if the mayor has his will. With malicious software, but there's a flicker from the hill. They call it Mount Hackett, the home of the glitch. The wares can't stand it, now they treat him like a witch. Just another evil hacker out to gobble up the kids. But behind all the trash and the monitor cliffs, there's a deep, deep cave covered with a floppy disk. Inside of the cave, there's a single gaming chair. It's the throne of the glitch as he hides in his lair. He's misunderstood, but he says he doesn't care. Say he's actually good and he targets malware. He's misunderstood, but he says he doesn't care. Say he's actually good, yeah, let's target malware.
Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what time it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright.
Back in the town, preparations begin. Marty May Ware climbs the stage once again. She's the one in charge of the celebration. As she begins to talk, everything just ends. The power turns off and she's looking at her friends. But back in the sock, the alerts start to sound. Mount Hackett's IP has been identified and found. It must be the glitch trying to hit back at the town. McSkidy leaves quick and heads straight for the cave, ready to inflict pain. But Glitch is at the door. He's ready for this moment to tell her he's in a war with the mayor of the town, who is evil to the core. He explains a little more, how his keyboard is a sword, and to even up the score, he really needs our help. Get your black hoodie on and the VM you've been dealt. Together we are strong, saving sockness from the melts.
Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what time it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright. Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what time it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright.
Deep in the night, everything seems still as the snow slowly falls on the town of Wareville. But behind it all, there's a plan that could kill. There will be no sock miss if the mayor has his will. With malicious software, but there's a flicker from the hill. They call it Mount Hackett, the home of the glitch. The wares can't stand it, now they treat him like a witch. Just another evil hacker out to gobble up the kids. But behind all the trash and the monitor cliffs, there's a deep, deep cave covered with a floppy disk. Inside of the cave, there's a single gaming chair. It's the throne of the glitch as he hides in his lair. He's misunderstood, but he says he doesn't care. Say he's actually good and he targets malware. He's misunderstood, but he says he doesn't care. Say he's actually good, yeah, let's target malware.
Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what time it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright.
Back in the town, preparations begin. Marty May Ware climbs the stage once again. She's the one in charge of the celebration. As she begins to talk, everything just ends. The power turns off and she's looking at her friends. But back in the sock, the alerts start to sound. Mount Hackett's IP has been identified and found. It must be the glitch trying to hit back at the town. McSkidy leaves quick and heads straight for the cave, ready to inflict pain. But Glitch is at the door. He's ready for this moment to tell her he's in a war with the mayor of the town, who is evil to the core. He explains a little more, how his keyboard is a sword, and to even up the score, he really needs our help. Get your black hoodie on and the VM you've been dealt. Together we are strong, saving sockness from the melts.
Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what dread it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright. Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what dread it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright.
Deep in the night, everything seems still as the snow slowly falls on the town of Wareville. But behind it all, there's a plan that could kill. There will be no sock miss if the mayor has his will. With malicious software, but there's a flicker from the hill. They call it Mount Hackett, the home of the glitch. The wares can't stand it, now they treat him like a witch. Just another evil hacker out to gobble up the kids. But behind all the trash and the monitor cliffs, there's a deep, deep cave covered with a floppy disk. Inside of the cave, there's a single gaming chair. It's the throne of the glitch as he hides in his lair. He's misunderstood, but he says he doesn't care. Say he's actually good and he targets malware. He's misunderstood, but he says he doesn't care. Say he's actually good, yeah, let's target malware.
Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what dread it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright.
Back in the town, preparations begin. Marty May Ware climbs the stage once again. She's the one in charge of the celebration. As she begins to talk, everything just ends. The power turns off and she's looking at her friends. But back in the sock, the alerts start to sound. Mount Hackett's IP has been identified and found. It must be the glitch trying to hit back at the town. McSkidy leaves quick and heads straight for the cave, ready to inflict pain. But Glitch is at the door. He's ready for this moment to tell her he's in a war with the mayor of the town, who is evil to the core. He explains a little more, how his keyboard is a sword, and to even up the score, he really needs our help. Get your black hoodie on and the VM you've been dealt. Together we are strong, saving sockness from the melts.
Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what dread it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright. Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what
in the night, everything seems still as the snow slowly falls on the town of Wareville. But behind it all, there's a plan that could kill. There will be no sock miss if the mayor has his will. With malicious software, but there's a flicker from the hill. They call it Mount Hackett, the home of the glitch. The wares can't stand it, now they treat him like a witch. Just another evil hacker out to gobble up the kids. But behind all the trash and the monitor clips, there's a deep, deep cave covered with a floppy disk. Inside of the cave, there's a single gaming chair. It's the throne of the glitch as he hides in his lair. He's misunderstood, but he says he doesn't care. Say he's actually good, and he targets malware. He's misunderstood, but he says he doesn't care. Say he's actually good, yeah, let's target malware.
Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what dread it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright.
Back in the town, preparations begin. Marty May Ware climbs the stage once again. She's the one in charge of the celebration. As she begins to talk, everything just ends. The power turns off and she's looking at her friends. But back in the sock, the alerts start to sound. Mount Hackett's IP has been identified and found. It must be the glitch trying to hit back at the town. McSkidy leaves quick and heads straight for the cave, ready to inflict pain. But Glitch is at the door. He's ready for this moment to tell her he's in a war with the mayor of the town, who is evil to the core. He explains a little more, how his keyboard is a sword, and to even up the score, he really needs our help. Get your black hoodie on and the VM you've been dealt. Together we are strong, saving sockness from the melts.
Jingle bells in the dead of night. Oh, what fear it is to hide from the things that start with might. Jingle bells in the haunted night. Oh, what dread it is to roam through the darkness filled with fright.
Test. Test. Pastor 1. Are the peas popping? No, I don't want to hear anything about Uwu. We're not doing any troll streams tonight. Not tonight. You'll get your chance for the Troller Tonight live show, okay? Anyway, hello everyone, hello, and thank you for tuning in with me. Hoping everybody has had a decent weekend. Sorry I haven't been on yesterday. I wasn't exactly feeling my best. Saturday and Sunday. Especially Friday night too, like hell. I don't know what happened with that. But, yeah, I think everyone's doing well tonight. Having a good weekend. All that stuff. Boba Fett, long time no see! It has been a while since I've seen you, not only in my streams, but in any other stream, man. Boba, it is so good to see you again. It's been an up and down year, but I'm honestly hoping things will start turning around again. But Boba Fett, it is so good to see you again. I know there's been a whole lot of rough patches within the community, but you know, I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad to see you. I missed you. But Goddess Love in the house. How's the stream hiatus going? What's been new with you, man? Go ahead and this. There we go. Now we can post it on Twitter, Blue Sky. And I'm Boba Fett. I've been seeing you all over Blue Sky. I'm glad you're still around, man. I almost didn't decide to do Blue Sky, but I'm glad I did. It's been fun. Although they're not going to allow me to be as unhinged as I usually am on Twitter. That's the sad news. Anyway, we are about to get ready to do TryHackMe Advent of Cyber. So we'll go ahead and make the post now over on social media. Because you're too busy trolling me, Goddess Love. That's the reason why you keep forgetting to do the dishes. You keep yourself busy trolling me. For crying out loud. I mean, come on, man. Why y'all gotta troll me, man? Especially when I'm... Look, this isn't a troll stream, alright? This is serious business, man. We're talking about cybersecurity and hacker things. And by the way, folks, you aren't the troll that I asked for. Besides, I already got somebody who's trolling me. And quite honestly, I'm quite comfortable with them trolling me. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with Advent of Cyber here in a couple of minutes. Let me mute my dang phone, because it won't shut up with all those notifications. And I forget what I was gonna do on my phone too. Oh yeah. Open my chat. Anyway. So here in a minute, we're gonna go ahead and go into my TryHackMe stuff. Let me get logged in here. There we go. Alright, let me also Ugh. Why am I hiccuping? Promise I'm not drunk, I'm just hiccuping. So we're about to do day 8 of Advent of Cyber, which is all about shellcodes. We're doing shellcodes tonight. We're gonna hack all the things with the shellcodes. And this is gonna be fun. So also let me hop in my... Hang on a second, guys. Let me hop in my voice chat. And y'all are welcome to hop on. And hack along with me. So let me get in here real quick. Go into the hacker's hacking room. It's accessible for basically everyone, but don't be a troll, or I'm gonna have to restrict who does the hacking with me on stream. No cap. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with our hacking the planet. Alright. Alrighty. So, we're hacking with shellcodes today. And we have a little bit of a poem here. I drink on real quick before we started. Drink all the booze, hack all the things. Alright. So Glitch the hacker, clever yet distrusted, wrote a script with skills finely adjusted. Shellcode magic to his home it would send, where secrets of Wareville he'd carefully penned. So, Glitch, a skilled but mistrusted hacker, was prepping for a tech conference, which we're sure is probably DEF CON. I mean, look at this guy's DEF CON hat. This guy definitely went to DEF CON. So he was eager to share his shellcode script that remotely accessed his home system. As he worked, he noticed Mayor Malware's henchmen lurking nearby. They're wasting their time. I don't have anything they'd want. Glitch chuckled. He didn't realize that hidden in his home system was something they desperately sought. A research paper he wrote on Wareville's defenses. A treasure Mayor Malware was eager to obtain. So today our learning objectives will be to grasp the fundamentals of writing shellcode, generate shellcode for reverse shells, and executing shellcode on PowerShell. So before moving forward, let's go ahead and review all the things. Now, do we need to start the attack box today? Yes. But I'm going to tell you how to do it on your own machine, which I'm doing myself. Do we need to start the VM today? Yes. Is there a split screen available? Yes. Is there a direct link available? No. And last but not least, are we given credentials to connect directly to the VM via RDP? Yes. And that's what we'll do today. Is we're gonna do it all on RDP. Now, normally I prefer using Remina, but Remina's being a pain in the butt. I'll probably need to update it momentarily. But what we'll do is use a terminal-based command to run RDP using X-free RDP using the same credentials. So, anyway. Let's go ahead and get started. So, we're gonna start the machine. But we're not gonna use split screen mode, because what we'll do is we're just gonna RDP. So we have the credentials that we're gonna use to log into the system. So I'm also gonna send message bundles. On my my mic. There we go. So we have that. Although I probably didn't need to. We probably didn't need to wait for the IP address. Alright. So it says we must start the attack box, but I'm gonna use the attack box as a last resort. If I need the attack box, then I will use it. But that's only if I don't have the tools on this machine. So a reverse shell to a system so tight, we plan to showcase at the tech conference night. Eager to share how his shellcode could impress, he aimed to enlighten, to teach, and progress. Before we start, review some concepts to help you better understand the upcoming content. Shellcode is an advanced topic, but knowing these foundational ideas will make the rest of the material more accessible and engaging. Shellcode, a piece of code usually used by malicious actors during exploits like buffer overflow attacks to inject commands into a vulnerable system, often leading to executing arbitrary commands or giving attackers control over a compromised system. Shellcode is typically written in an assembly language and delivered through various techniques depending on the exploited vulnerability. PowerShell, a powerful scripting language and command line shell built into Windows for task automation and configuration management. It allows users to interact with system components and is widely used by administrators for legitimate purposes. However, attackers use PowerShell as a post-exploitation tool because of its deep access to system resources and ability to run scripts directly in memory. Avoiding disk-based detection mechanism. Windows Defender, a built-in security feature that detects and prevents malicious scripts, including PowerShell-based attacks, by scanning code at runtime. Oh, you got ads? Well, my damn Frostybot doesn't tell me anything. Alright. I will wait. And just for you, I will wait. Finally drink some Fanta again. Man, I missed Fanta. Like, no cap, I missed Fanta. I don't know where you guys got the idea to say whatever ads I keep getting. Don't know why y'all do that, but whatever. Anyway, continuing on, so Windows Defender is a built-in security feature that detects and prevents malicious scripts, including PowerShell-based attacks, by running code at runtime. Common bypass methods for evading Defender include obfuscating scripts to disguise malicious content, making it harder for the software to recognize known patterns. Another technique is a reflective injection, where malicious code is loaded directly into memory, avoiding detection by signature-based defenses. We will cover the latter one in this task. A Windows API, so the Windows Application Programming Interface, or API, allows programs to interact with the underlying operating system, giving them access to essential system-level functions such as memory management, file operations, and networking. It serves as a bridge between the application and the operating system, enabling efficient resource handling. The Windows API is crucial because so many exploitation techniques and malware rely on it to manipulate processes, allocate memory, and execute shellcodes. Common Windows API functions frequently used by malicious actors include virtual alloc, create thread, wait for single object, which we will also use in this task for exploitation. Accessing Windows API through the PowerShell reflection. So, Windows API via PowerShell. Reflection is an advanced technique that enables dynamic interaction with the Windows API from PowerShell. Instead of relying on precompiled binaries, PowerShell reflection allows attackers to call Windows API functions directly at runtime. This will enable them to manipulate low-level system processes, making it a primary tool for bypassing security mechanisms, interacting with the operating system, and executing code stealthily. And reverse shell. So a reverse shell is a type of connection in which the target you are trying to hack initiates a connection back to your attacking machine. In this case, your machine will be the attack box. Are we going to use the attack box? Hang on. Sure, we'll try it with the hacker machine. So let's see here. But Mayor Malware's minions, Sneaky and Sly, found his script and gave it a try. They tampered the code, changed the port and IP, twisted his work with a sinister glee. So let's learn how to generate a shellcode to see what it looks like. To do this, we are going to use a tool called MSF Venom to get a reverse shell, which is basically Metasploit Venom, Framework Venom for short. So let's make a directory for day 8. Of course, I know there's nothing in here. I'm adding something in here. So MSF Venom. And then we're gonna type in P for in our payload. First EP. Now you also want to good thing I got host. Let's try we're gonna make this. So I'm gonna try without the attack box first, because you can only open it like once per day for just an hour, basically. So you can only run it once an hour, like once a day, for just a single hour if you're a free user. That's why I'm not going to use the attack box right now. I will want to use the attack box, but not right now. Not while I'm just a pleb free user. So let's make our reverse shell. So this is going to generate the shell code, and the output should look like this. Now, if you don't have another hacker machine, then by all means use the attack box. If your VM is acting up, use your attack box. So this command generates a piece of shellcode using MSF Venom. So here's what each part means. So TAC-P tells MSF Venom what type of payload to create, which is Windows/x64/shell_reverse_TCP, and that specifies that we want a reverse shell for a Windows machine. lhost is basically the IP address of your attack box, and it tells the reverse shell where to connect back to. lport is basically like your listening port. It's the port number on your machine that will listen for reverse shell connection. And when the target connects back to you, it will use this port, or 1111, for example. You can choose any port, but it needs to match with what your listener needs. And TAC-F PowerShell. So this specifies the format for the output. We want the payload to be in PowerShell format, so it can be executed as a script on a Windows machine. So where is the actual shellcode? So the actual shellcode is the output above, is the hex encoded byte array. Let's see right here. Which it starts with this. Didn't mean to let it like that. And so on. So these hexadecimal numbers will represent the instruction set on the target machine. Computers understand binary, ones and zeros, but hex numbers are just a little more human readable version. So instead of seeing long strings of ones and zeros, you should see something like 0xFC instead. We can execute this shellcode by loading it into the memory, and then by creating a thread for its execution. In this case, we will use PowerShell, call a few Windows APIs via C# code. Below is a simple PowerShell script that will execute our code shell. So here it is right here. So this is a lot of code, but don't stress, we're gonna go through it step by step. If you're new to cybersecurity, memorizing these functions is unnecessary. Most pen testers use pre-made or automated tools to run shellcode, so you don't have to know every technical detail to complete the job. So no need to worry. And no need to worry if you're reading the shellcode on stream. You don't have to be the one that does it unless you're hacking with me. So the script starts by defining a few C classes. These classes use the DLL import attribute to load specific functions from the kernel 32 DLL, which is part of the Windows API. Virtual alloc. So this function allocates memory in the process's address space. It's commonly used in scenarios like this to prepare memory for storing and executing shellcode. Create thread. This function creates a new thread in the process. The thread will execute the shellcode that has been loaded into memory. Wait for single object. So this function pauses execution until a specific thread finishes its task. In this case, it ensures that the shellcode has completed execution. These classes are then added to the PowerShell using the add type command, allowing PowerShell to use these functions. Next, the script stores the shellcode in the buff variable, a byte array, basically. So it's a byte array. So in the example above, a shellcode placeholder is just there to show where you would insert the actual shellcode generated earlier through MSF Venom. So usually you'd replace it with the real shellcode, represented as a series of hexadecimal values. These hex values are the instructions that will be executed when the shellcode runs. The virtual alloc function then creates a block of memory where the shellcode will be stored. The script uses the following arguments: 0 for the memory address, meaning that Windows will decide where to store the allocated memory. Size, so this is the size of the memory block, which is determined by the length of the shellcode. 0x3000 or 0x3000 for the allocation type, which tells Windows to reserve and commit the memory. 0x40 is for memory protection, so the memory is readable and executable, and that's necessary for executing shellcode. After the memory is allocated, the marshal.copy function copies the shellcode from the buff array into the allocated memory address and preparing it for execution. Once the shellcode is stored in memory, the script calls the create thread function execute the shellcode by creating a thread. This thread is instructed to start execution from the memory address where the shellcode is located. The script then uses the wait for single object function, ensuring it waits for the shellcode execution to finish or continuing. This makes sure that the shellcode runs completely normal before the script ends its execution. I should copy that. I think I will. Let's see if it'll work on my machine before we use the attack box. So on the attack box, execute the command ncattack nvlp1111 to start a listener on port 1111 and wait for an incoming connection. This command opens port 1111 and listens for connections, allowing the attack box to receive data once a connection is stable. And let's see if this one will work. If it doesn't, then we can just use the attack box. Now, no. Go ahead and make our file. On the attack box, begin by navigating to the desktop. Right-click on desktop and select create document, and then choose empty file. So we've used Nano for this, so whether or not this will work, we don't know. So opening this and paste the previous previously provided PowerShell's code script onto it. Look for the part labeled shellcode placeholder and replace it with the shellcode we previously created with MSF Venom. Once we've added the shellcode to VM, open. Okay, we want to go ahead and do an RDP here. Close that out. Oh, yeah. Right. Alrighty. Alright, yes. Alright, let's go in. Okay.
Conditions have been very bad. Thanks for calling. Thanks for calling us. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sharon Resolvin. Something like that. I'm sure it's more.
So we've opened PowerShell by clicking the PowerShell button on taskbar, and we're going to paste parts of the code from the document we just created to the Windows PowerShell window. So for example, first part to copy and paste this block over here. Then paste this line below with the shellcode generated by MSF Venom. Press enter. Continue copying and pasting the lines. But remember to copy one line at a time. Paste it and press enter. If the terminal window unexpectedly closes, then the NC listener was not reachable possibly because it was not running or was listening on the wrong port or IP. If you've done it properly, the PowerShell terminal in the VM will look like the screenshot below. Once you execute the final line in the PowerShell terminal, press enter and you will be given a reverse shell in the attack box, giving you complete access to the computer, even if the Windows Defender is enabled. Now you can issue any command, like using dir, which will list all the directories. Again with the ads? Dang. And welcome back. Now we wait. We're in. So, now if your PowerShell terminal unexpectedly closes, it means your NC listener was not reachable, possibly because it was not running or it was listening on the wrong port or IP address. But if you've done it properly, as we just did, the PowerShell terminal in the VM will look like this. So once you execute the final line in the PowerShell terminal, press enter and you will get a reverse shell in the attack box, giving you complete access to the computer, even if Windows Defender is enabled. Now you can issue any command, like issuing dir, which will list all the directories. And now glitch must act. No time to delay. You fix the shellcode and keep foes at bay. He tweaks any codes to set the wrong things right, protecting his secrets with all of his might. Let's dive into the story and troubleshoot the issue in this part of the task. Glitch has realized he's no longer receiving incoming connections from his home base. Mayor Malware's minion team seems to have tampered with the shellcode and updated both the IP and port, preventing Glitch from connecting. The correct IP address for Glitch is the one for your IP attack box's IP, and the successful connection port to be 4444. Can you help Glitch identify and update the shellcode with the correct IP and port to restore the connection and reclaim control? We're gonna do this again. But only this time we're gonna change it up a bit. We're gonna be on port 4444. We're gonna repeat the same thing. Hello, killer. How are you? And look, if you people are gonna simp, if all you people are gonna simp, why don't you take a picture of yourself cosplaying as me at some convention? And post it for me on Twitter. If you're gonna simp, why don't you do that? If everybody's gonna simp for me, why don't you cosplay as me? How do you people like being called simps? Bloody hell, it's like all of y'all are just a bunch of masochists. I mean, if y'all want me to give you my 100% undivided attention, that y'all should do that.
There is no cock like horse cock.
You
Send your
idiots.
asshole into shock. You need horse cock, of course cock. Grab the lube and slam the day away. My
You.
lovely horse cock,
You.
horse cock. Yeah, da, 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 da,
Oh my
da, da.
You fucking assholes. What have I told you? What have I told you, people? Don't play any of that stupid horse cock and ooh-woo bullshit when I'm hacking, man. I'm trying to put this... Oh my god. I'm trying to put this on a damn playlist, you damn simps. God. Are we gonna start this? Are we gonna start the horse cock meme again? Again with the damn horse cock. Jeez. What the hell is wrong with you people? I thought you were coming in here to learn how to hack. Bloody hell. Edit that out of the damn video now, because apparently some of y'all decided to y'all like the horse cock. Never mind. Because I freaking forgot to disable the damn sound clips. Now I'm gonna have simps crying because of that damn God. No, you don't have to go. Oh, great. Now y'all are gonna make me feel bad. See, this is why I don't like simps. This is why I don't like simps. Y'all brown nose and... never mind. Let's just move on with the damn, let's just move on with the damn hack. Jeez, man. See what you started, Goddess Love? Now everybody's gonna want to troll the... Everybody's and their uncle's gonna want to troll the damn stream. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Don't play the... Look, it's okay. Just don't play that stupid horse cocking song again. Alright, please? I don't want to hear it. Because now I'm gonna have simps crying now. I knew I shouldn't have gotten on here, man. What the hell is wrong with the power shell? Okay, what's wrong with the power shell? My thing is reachable. My shellcode is reachable. What's wrong with it? What the hell is wrong with this thing? Why is it not letting me copy? Let me paste! Let me paste, damn it! Okay, we're just gonna open this back up.
Telenoticias. Informe meteorológico. Este segmento es presentado por KLM, la línea aérea confiable. La temperatura actual.
Copy. I'm gonna get angry messages from people. Made one of your subs cry. Have to be guilt tripped for the rest of the night. Anyway, y'all need to save the dang the trolls for the Troller Tonight Live show Saturday. We'll do Troller Tonight Live Saturday. Y'all can spam the horsecock song all you want to then. Not tonight. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Just gonna have to use. Hello? Hello? trying to copy and paste it, but it's not working. And it worked before, too. Oh, right. I see the problem. Funny how that worked originally, but it stopped. After a while. Okay, so now we're in again. Okay, so can you help Glitch identify and update the shellcode with the correct thing? So let's see here. Using 4444. So we're gonna CD dire. CD desktop dire type flag.txt. There we go. So we're gonna put the flag in. And if you're interested, which unfortunately is a premium room, but AB Evasion's shellcode is a premium room, and y'all can check it out on TryHackMe. Alright. So that's gonna do it for right now. On YouTube. Now I am gonna come right back because I'm actually trying to separate the two videos. Between each other. So we're doing day 8 for this video on YouTube. But we're also going to do day 9 for the next video on YouTube. And I'm really looking forward to doing it too. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do some shout outs. Then we're gonna take a quick little break, kind of reset things, because we're going to do Advent of Cyber Day 9. We're gonna reset things on YouTube. We're BRBing on Twitch, so I can take a break from the hacker stuff while I get everything ready for the next YouTube stream. So we're essentially just working hard to all this stuff. And look, I'm gonna start charging bits the next time I hear a sound alert on here. Alrighty? Alrighty. Anyway, let's do some shout outs and then we'll get ready to do the next one. Alright, we got Killer of SCV in the house. We've got Whisper of Snow. We're going Whisper of Snow. We've got Goddess Love, who's apparently corrupting my damn chat. We've got Boba Fett 6 in the house. What's going on, Boba 6? One of my OGs from shit way back in the day, back in the old original affiliate days. Man, I have not seen this dude in a while. I haven't seen him since his last stream. But I hope you're doing well, Boba. You know, I miss ya. Anyways, let's keep it going. Let's see here. Who else do we got here? Let's do some Twitter shoutouts. And then some Mastodon shoutouts and Blue Sky shoutouts. We've got Avabur's VTuber. Who else do we got here? Let me see here. We've got Boba Fett in the house, once again. Who else do we got? We've got... Datsun shoots and IT sheet. Really, I mean, look, I'm probably gonna... And I'm probably gonna end up having to stick with doing the Blue Sky shoutouts if I'm gonna keep getting the same people over and over again. Just the one booster. I mean, who is this person anyway? Someone in Germany. I don't even... Don't have... Oh, okay. They're automating some things. I mean, as much as I appreciate it. So anyway. You got Subways. Well, I had to tell you this, Goddess Love, but now we know what you enjoy the most. I knew you were a sadist. Anyway, so we're gonna take a quick little break. And we're gonna turn off the day 8 stream for YouTube so that we can get ready to start the day 9 stream on YouTube. But we're not going anywhere on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, hang tight, because I will be right back. So, to everyone watching on YouTube in the archives, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, we are now